We say, right?
Some kids never grow up.
Some kids never grow up. Amy Brightfield, health editor, Better Homes and Gardens, and Dr. Jeffrey Gardier. Always so good to see you. A noted
Always a pleasure.
Psychologist. You guys are great. You know what? We love children. We have children, and we know how sweet that really is. Let's talk about the age of innocence, up to about, let's say, around 11 years old, right? Why?
Exactly.
And I'll ask you, but why is that age so important? That innocence?
It's so important because this is the stage in which you're really giving them, you're laying the groundwork for life skills like self-confidence, empathy, kindness, that they're going to carry through for the rest of their lives, and they have a sense of limitless confidence and encouragement, and they feel like they can do anything at this stage.
And isn't that the point, that they're not worried about consequences,
They're not.
right? They can lick a lollipop and not worry about diabetes, God forbid, or, you know, cavities. It's all about the fun. It's about the pureness, the innocence, and I think that's something that sometimes we tend to forget as adults. It's important for them at that stage to have that. I've worked with kids. If they don't have that innocence at a very young age, later on they become very cynical. So it's needed. It's essential.
It has an impact, and there's a smaller window these days, you know, with technology and everything else going on, to be able to protect that so that they can enjoy it and embrace those years.
Yes, like the kids at that age, at young ages, are going to be on technology, but it's your job as the parent to really always be monitoring it. And it's not invading their privacy or independence, that you always have to be on it and be honest with them about why you're doing that, and say that this video game is too violent, this music sounds too violent, these people are screaming on this show. So you always have to be on and protecting them from that.
And Jeffrey, they're comfortable with that because you're the parent. I mean,
That's right.
And they like that. I mean,
That's right.
We're the heroes.
That's right, and we're being the role models by showing them what's really important. I agree with you. But as part of that, also dress it up and keep the innocence there, because there are a lot of great games for kids. You don't have to give them something that is all about sci-fi. There are things for counting and early academics, things that are fun, that we used to enjoy in school. We can give those to our children.
And Amy, what an impact this has even later in life. We mentioned this before. It does carry through, doesn't it?
Yes, I mean, kids, if they have a good sense of themselves, a good sense of the community around them, that they feel like they have a good support system, that you almost maintain that innocence even longer because they feel protected by the environment and their parents.
Ernie, you know why there are some adults who don't remember their innocence? Because they didn't have an innocence, or the window was extremely short. They had to deal with other factors of life. That's why it's so essential that we give that gift of innocence, because it carries us all the way through with a positive mental attitude like you have.
That works. Amy, Jeffrey, thank you so much for your positive attitude and enjoying the Age of Innocence.
We love you, man.
We love you back. Okay, and this is just the beginning, by the way. As we said, this is the first in a week-long